All right, so for example, if let's say we want to look for a provider in, let's say, South Australia, yeah, so click on here. Okay, and that's going to expand and show us all the providers. Select all fields, expand. Okay, and the first row, I'll click on there, then I'll filter. Okay.
Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Kwame. So this video is for those that asked of how to find employers in Australia that are ready to sponsor them. Guys, I always tell people to act smart and for people to think outside of the box. Okay, so I've been living in Australia for some time now, and trust me, 90% of businesses in Australia will not advertise for job vacancies on like seek.com.au or like jora.com.au or career1.com or indeed.com. okay, so these are all job boards where businesses go and advertise for people to come work with them. To get a job in Australia, there's a trick. Okay, it's either someone recommends you, all right, through networking. Okay, if you got someone that knows someone that knows someone, then someone can connect you or can recommend you to the company. Or it's either you contact these employers directly and start selling yourself to them. This is how you get jobs in Australia, man, and that is the honest truth. Okay, so in this video I'm basically going to show you how you can get access to over 38,000 service providers in Australia. Okay, so I'll show you how to get access to them so you guys can contact them directly and start selling yourself to them. But guys, before you contact them, make sure you have your positive skills assessment done. Okay, so make sure you've got your skills assessment done. Make sure you have like a good resume. Make sure you have like a good cover letter. I've already done tutorials on how to create a good resume and a good cover letter. Okay, so you can get employers to employ you. I'm going to leave a link to those videos in the description section below. Without talking too much, I'm going to share my screen so we do this deep dive. See you on the other side.
Welcome to this section, guys. So without wasting much of your time, let's get right into it. Okay, so guys, I've got ndis.gov.au here. Okay, I'll actually take time and create a new video and go into details in regards to what NDIS is. Okay, but in basic terms, NDIS stands for National Disability Insurance Scheme. Okay, this is also run by the National Disability Insurance Agency. So the NDIS is basically funds the government gives to people with disability. Okay, they don't give it to them directly. They give it to providers or disability providers or disability businesses so we can take care of them properly. So why did I bring you guys here? Okay, so almost every disability and care provider in Australia has registered with this NDIS. Okay, so what we're going to basically do here is to go and look for providers so we can advertise ourselves to them. So this is where thinking outside of the box plays in, or thinking outside of the box comes in. So guys, how do you find these providers? Okay, so when you go on the ndis.gov.au website, all right, so just quickly go to this tab for participants. Okay, then come all the way to working with providers. Click on there. Now come to provider finder tool. Okay, so click on here and voila, guys, when we come down here, okay, as you guys can see, there are over 38,000 results found. Okay, so these are all disability and care service providers that have registered with the NDIS. All right, yeah, so instead of us just waiting to go on seek.com.au for this providers to advertise for job vacancies, we will now go and advertise ourselves to them so they can go get their new aged care industrial labor agreement done so they can give us sponsorship to come and work for them. Okay, so this is you thinking outside of the box. All right, so when you come down here, let me quickly go down below. I love this tool right here. Okay, so this is basically the whole of Australia, and with all the numbers you see here, these are all basically disability and care providers that have registered with the NDIS. All right, so for example, if let's say we want to look for a provider in, let's say, South Australia, yeah, so click on here. Okay, and that's going to expand and show us all the providers, okay, in within South Australia. Okay, let's say if we want to target Adelaide, okay, we'll go further and click on Adelaide, and this is going to show us all the providers, okay, where they are located. Okay, so you can still go further and keep clicking, okay, until you come across one. All right, so I'm not going to waste a lot of time here. All right, so I really love this map tool, man. So just go and have a play with it. Okay, so when we come down here, we can download all the details of these providers, okay, either in a PDF or CSV. So CSV basically means Excel. Okay, when you click on download the list as PDF, this is going to take ages, man, because guys, we're going through over 38,000 providers. Okay, so I'll suggest you click on the download provider list. Okay, so click on download, take your time and do your deep dive. Okay, we'll do that later. Let's go to the top. Okay, so now we'll go to the provider finder. Okay, provider finder. Guys, before you guys go and start messaging, what do you call it, these providers, again, make sure you've got your positive skills assessment. I've already done a detailed video in regards to this new aged care industry labor agreement. Okay, I'm going to leave a link in the description section below. Please go and watch to suit yourself. Okay, make sure you have your resume ready. Make sure you have your cover letter ready. Okay, so positive skills assessment, resume ready, cover letter ready, and if you still have the chance, go and get your IELTS done. All right, so before you actually message these sort of providers you start selling yourself to them, make sure you have all this checklist done so they can take you seriously. Now, all right, so come to the provider finder. So when we come here, I want you guys to go all the way to the bottom here. The provider status, okay, make sure it's active, because there are some providers that are not active. We want to go look for people that are still working with NDIS. Okay, so we go and click here, make it active. Okay, so this will show us all active providers. So now the list have gone down to 26,292 providers. This is like huge. All right, okay, so now we come here to the states. All right, so in regards to the sort of states you want to go to, you can just click and start searching. So guys, make sure you target regional areas. Okay, so regional areas basically got providers that are always looking for people. Okay, target regional areas, come here, work for 2 years. Once you get your permanent residency, you can jump back to any part of Australia. All right, so for example, let's say we want to go to Western Australia. All right, so I just click on Western Australia. You can also leave all blank and start searching. Yep, but this is just for this tutorial. Okay, so click on Western Australia. All right, so with the registration groups, this is basically the categories, the sort of services this sort of providers provide. Okay, you can leave it blank, or you can actually go ahead and select everything that is applicable to disability and aged care or support. Okay, all right, so I'm not going to waste a lot of time here. Yeah, you can leave it blank or just take your time and start selecting all the applicable ones. The provider name, do not worry about that. The provider status, we've already checked all. Okay, so now this is going to give you results. Okay, so now we've gone down to 2,047 results. Okay, so now take your time and do a deep dive. All right, so this one is 111 care. All right, so we click on here and check out 111 care. All right, so this is like a disability, what do you call it, provider. All right, and again, they've got at the top section here, NDIS registered provider. All right, so yep, they provide support and disability. Okay, Yeah, so this is something we're looking for. Awesome. So when we come down here, all right, we can either email them. So you can either check on their websites, go to contact us. All right, go to the contact us page. And voila, their email is here. So guys, just email them with your resume, your cover letter. Okay, start selling yourself to them. Okay, and if they really need someone, trust me, they'll go through this the necessary procedures and sponsor you. As easy as that. Okay, so there are a lot of providers here. Take your time and do a deep dive. Okay, so the list goes on and on and on. Okay guys, so with those that knows how to do data mining or knows how to use Excel, okay, so basically just come down here, download the provider list. Okay, you click on download. I think I've already downloaded one, so I'll come to my downloads. Okay, that's the file right here. I'll open it. Okay, so select all fields, expand. Okay, and the row, I'll click on there, then I'll filter. Okay, we go to filter. All right, so now they've got their provider's name here, their outlet name, their address. Okay, their phone number, their email address, their website. And guys, you got like over 26,000 providers at your fingertips. All their details are here. Okay, take your time, and once you have all your documents ready, start emailing them. Okay, and start selling yourself to them. As easy as that. Okay, all right, so there's another platform to look for these this aged care providers, and it's called yellowpages.com.au. okay, so I'll go to yellowpages.com.au, click on here. All right, where it says business type or name, I can type in age care. All right, so age care, then make sure this is blank. Okay, then go search, and what this will basically do is every registered provider on Yellow Pages will be listed here. Okay, so this one is one on the go community care. Okay, so that's their number here. I can go and have a look at their website. All right, they've got tons. Uniting Care Agent. Okay, they've got tons and tons and tons and tons of these sort of providers here. So just go contact them, okay, and start selling yourself to them. And when you come to the search bar again, all right, we can type in this. All right, so when you come down here, disability services and care, organizations, disability services and mobility equipment. Okay, so we can click on the first one here. So disability services and care organizations, click on there. All right, we are searching all states, then we go to search. All right, so again, there are lots here. Okay, West End Support Services. All right, Simply Helping Geelong and Simply Helping Southwest, Newcastle and Hunter Community Health. Okay, there are tons and tons and tons over here. Catholic Care Canberra and Goulburn, Simply Helping Brisbane. Okay, Simply Helping Illawarra. Okay, so we can basically just go on their website. Okay, so careers, just go there. Any age, any place, Simply Helping you. So these are all providers you can actually go and start advertising yourself to them. So careers, you go on their careers. Okay, you go and apply now. All right, so apply, give them your resume, your your cover letter. Make sure you give them your tell them you've got your positive skills assessment, you've got all your documentations, and you're just looking for visa sponsorship to come and work for them. And trust me, you find one. All right, so that's all for today, guys. This was just something I thought to share with you guys.
So guys, if you find this sort of tutorials beneficial, you know what to do. Support this channel by clicking on that subscribe button, so when I release any useful tutorial or useful video, you do not miss out. My name is Kwame. I'll see you guys in the next tutorial.